ladies. Yes. Mesdames, ça qu'a fait. What's up,
Nou gade.
Ça n'y est belle comme ça, clé.
Oh, stop it.
What's up, Chado? What's going on?
We woke up like this.
What's up, Chado? What's going on?
We chilling. Nou la gade.
Na
Gade
après, comment là? J'entends tout bien là, on regarde après. Belle cheveux, tête mesdames yo belle, mesdames yo clairé, tant soul.
Ame Mexique. Prends épisode là pour ban nou belle parole. Napsina la gade. Napsina la prétend nous à parler. Parler toujours. Ban nou belle parole, na ban nou belle parole.
You know what? M'a coupé parole, m'a parler encore.
Nous bien aimé yo pas couper.
Pause.
Pas gen no diri là.
So, comment c'est chaud, amen? Nous parlons, comment là, parle avec ça qu'a fait? Parle avec Bernie, parle avec Julie.
Yes. So today we had a Queen Circle lady, a Queen Circle. I don't even want to say fan because she's a part of the Queen Circle.
She's a queen.
Yeah, she's a queen. And Lite for like she asked for a special episode on relationship.
Yes.
And she was like, Mademoiselle Ladino, mesdames, faut nous parler des relations, des bagailles, you know, break up, moving on, like like have a conversation around that, you know, that topic, like relation, moving on, l'autre ensemble avec comme on va avec encore. How do you move on? Yeah, how do you move on?
Honest. It's dark out here.
Qui boit Kelly?
I don't know, but
Non, liberté pour les qui est-ce qui te cap crasé quel? Qui
It's dark out here. It could be anybody.
well, I think about like no, dude, we've all been through a breakup, right?
Yes.
Like a few of them.
A couple?
Damn, why you got to be a couple? Why can't it be
One or
just
two?
one?
I mean, not at this big age.
Early said it's dark out here.
It's dark out here for a
It
pimp.
is dark out here. So yeah, so
For Dillberry?
yeah,
For a pimp.
it's dark out here for a pimp.
Yes.
Are you a pimp?
Sometimes.
Julie, you a pimp too?
Sometimes.
Oh wow.
It depends.
Et ou même là, you fais?
M'obligé. M'chita dans mi ton de pimp.
Ou fait troisième, non?
M'baka indifférent. Oh, si m'ba ton pimp, m'obligé un pimp. M'obligé faire comme si m'ton pimp too. Oh, I'm a pimp too.
Today.
Yeah, facts.
Yes,
Yeah, so she said that we should have a conversation around
Yes.
you know, breaking up, moving on, relationships.
on.
So Jodia, our conversation is gonna be around that. Like,
How do we
you know,
cope? How do we move on?
yeah, how do you
What are some
cope?
of the methods?
yeah, like the coping mechanism, and you know, how do you move on from especially on relation that's like so if you've been with somebody for a long time,
Years.
it's not easy. It's not easy for, especially when there's kids involved. It's really
Kids,
tough.
finances involved,
Yeah.
tied into each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, especially like Erlene said, it's dark out here. So, imagine pour prendre, like, it takes a lot of like effort and it takes a lot of strength pour moun consomme avec un monde for a long
Pour
time.
15 ans, pour y
Like,
rester
yeah,
quoi,
like the
And you gotta move
get
on.
comfortable ensemble avec moun sa konnen moun sa, yo kon sak bonde ou kon sak bonde yo, et ou
kon sak pa bon yo.
kon sak pa bon yo, et ou vino rivon kote ke ou accepte sa, ou son moun accepte to. So it's hard.
It comes down to a point like, on pile kaka na la re, mais ça c'est kaka pam. Vous comprenez kaka pam nan. Like, this is mine.
So, ou aime caca ou abjere caca?
Moi dis yo,
Yo, oh, okay, excuse me.
je ne sais pas.
Wow. You know it's hard when Erlene's speaking French. Je ne sais pas.
No.
So I guess, you know, like let's get to it. So you know, I'll ask the first question and I'll start with Julie.
Oh, wow.
So
She's coming for me again.
Yes.
again, I just like to come for you.
I know that.
I love you. That's
Yeah, I
why.
love you.
The kids, the niggas.
I don't have no comment because the last time Julie said, "Why you keep talking about my kids?" No, but okay. So Julie, so for you, what like do you think that les on fi di on garçon map kito or sinon like oh no this is done like relation fini? Do you feel like was it over how long for you? I'll say you especially. How long when you've been in past relationships, like how long do you feel like it takes you to finally say it's done? Like do you feel like it takes you a long time to go through that process, or do you feel like okay, move on côté, okay, ça fini, okay, bam décoller?
For me personally, I think is basically it's your heart.
Yeah.
It kill. Cause if on bagay ou ka mette nan tête ou and then ou di m'fini.
Yeah.
Ou ka do fini nan bouche ou.
Yeah.
And then next day, tomorrow or même kote ou te do fini. So it's something you literally gotta let your heart do. Like on decision it kill seulement ka fel. Mo on pa ka di rien, tête ou pa ka di rien, it kill. Let kill di enough lan, it's enough.
Okay.
So to me, I think it's your heart.
It's your heart. So in the past relationships that you've had, did you ever find yourself like comme si like ou connaît relation fini but ou rete for a long time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gende moi-même personally and connaît en pile mesdames ka connaît ça.
Yeah.
And ou rete is just you waiting for that person to see you.
Yeah.
As how you see them.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's me. It's me. It's Julie Paula. Like, what maltraite them konsa, like, pour jamais.
Like, you don't see who you're doing this to?
Seriously. Like, no, stop. Like, seriously. It's just, les arriver.
So does it take you like, did you ever find yourself, it took you years to move on?
Years.
Or like, okay, it's already because like, you're hopeful that things will get better? Or it's already because you're comfortable?
Non, moi un point, moi te rete, non pas moi.
Yeah.
Moi te rete for the sake of my family.
Right.
So when you have kids, it's different. Like we were saying, like les différents. Now, m'pa gade tête moi seulement.
Right.
M'pa gade timoun moi yo.
Yeah.
So you want to raise your kids in a two-parent household?
Yeah.
Exactly. But when you reach to a point, you losing yourself in that process. It's like, it's not worth it.
You gotta go.
When you have depression, anxiety, all these things is hitting you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
perdre tête, oh.
now my perdre tête when
Yeah,
the
you
kids
losing
are
yourself.
watching me, losing myself. Now my perdre timoun yo too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
my perdre tête when my perdre timoun yo, my perdre negla. Oh, lose. Like, seriously.
Julie dit, ma pedi tête moi, ma pedi timounyo,
ma pedi
negla.
Décision pour faire.
Yeah.
Qui décision pour faire l'arrivée, like you literally like sitting down and think about all these things. Who you gonna choose but yourself?
Right. And I agree with you. I think like I'm a firm believer, like if I'm not happy, like the kids can tell. Like Timunyo Kawesa.
Yes.
They can tell you're not happy. And I'm a firm believer until I am at peace and I'm happy, like Mbaka, like the kids are not gonna be happy and at peace because they, you know, they following you. They following your beat, your step. If you're a happy mom, a happy woman, right? You do all the mom things. But I think even if you're doing all the mom things, they can tell that you're not happy. Même quoi faire manger, ou pas so apte ket simonyo regardless. But I think even if you're doing all the mom things, they can tell you're not happy. Especially when they're young, like they you can sentir.
Exactly.
So I do agree on you making sure that you're happy, even though you want to stay for the kids, but the end result is pour imagine ou appelez un timon qui piti ou appelez veo, and they basically like, oh, you know what, like. Yeah, I'm taking tout bagay, mom. They fait tout bagay moins, but
she's always
and essentially, it comes down to what are you teaching the kids? Ça fait
Right.
well.
Yeah.
They see it, so they grow up, they become adults as well.
Yeah.
And then they continue this unhealthy
Exactly.
lifestyle too.
Yeah.
This is something that they have learned, that they have seen their entire life. So
Yeah.
you live it.
Si maman ka fel,
Yeah.
because they never see you happy.
Yeah.
How do they know that to go by getting their own happiness when it's okay for them to see you not happy, you crying, you hiding yourself in the bathroom crying. So you think they're not hearing you in the bathroom.
Yeah. They know. They know. Yeah, they know. They can tell.
they
And
know.
I think most mom, when they when they unhappy, they really like take that anger on the kids. Like you pass it right on sous Timon.
Yeah, because you take your anger out on whoever's closest to you.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Depuis avant, elle m'a posé une question des pet peeves. Pas gen moun ki ka explique m ki genre, that's a pet peeve of mine. Like, I think, like, taking your anger out on the kids, I don't, like, I feel like that's one thing you always gotta try and, like, even if they can tell you're unhappy, but taking the anger out on the kids, you're about to demander pour yote là. I don't like that.
I don't think it's something that
people do it on purpose.
No, I don't think anybody do it on purpose, but I think
that you don't have
for
control
me,
over.
well, I think for me, the way I see it is that like if you realize something is happening, you have to make a mental effort to not do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to be mentally healthy to recognize that, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's something that, like, I feel like as a parent, you have a responsibility to make sure, like, you're in a headspace that internally there's certain things you might be feeling, but you need to make sure it's not showing externally. I don't know if everybody's like that. So, like, for me, for example, like, if I come home from work, and move in a machine. Si vous me faites une heure chita dans la machine to get my shit right, I will do that. And puis let me dans like Kyla, so it doesn't come off like that. Like you have to for joindre bagay pour decompress. If you have to take a walk, if you have to like, there's things that you're gonna have to do to make sure that like everything that you're feeling goes somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because like whether it's taking a walk. Rete nan machine nan. M'tande pile moun di sa. Like, they'll get home from work, and be chita nan machine nan for a long time before they get in the house.
Ooh, I've had those.
Like, before they get in the house. Or, like, you know, you go to the gym, or, like, you know, like, ou les amours, like, l'autre under Kyla, like, you busting it up with your friends on the phone, ou ap radote, like, so you get very distracted away from all those things that you're feeling, so it doesn't come across like that. Because everybody, you know, people, we all human. Like, you're gonna have your moment, and even me, if I'm having one of those moments, I'm like, okay, you need to like, okay, stop for a second, breathe. This is not for the kids. Like, you know
I
what
think
I mean?
that comes from a perspective of someone that's healthy, though, or mentally healthy, or that's self-aware, that can recognize
That's
that
true.
when you like that hurt people, that's real. So that's not just with relationships. That's with your children. That's with people that's around you. So if you grew up in this negative, hostile environment, kote mama passe ray lo sou moun nan, that's what you grew up in. That's what you're comfortable with. That's normal, and that's just, you know, wa passe ray sou tout moun. That comes from a perspective of someone that's healthy, that's self-aware, that understands it.
No,
So,
and I get that. I think like
That's
that
work.
I'm a firm, it's work. I'm a firm believer of, you know, being very self-aware,
Me too.
getting help.
Yeah,
if you
getting
need
help.
it. I'm a firm believer of therapy. I know, like, c'est bon bagay, like, communauté haïtienne, like, they don't, like, you know, my mom, grandmama, like, well, ou chita ap di ou ap pay un étranger pour dire le business yo. That's not what therapy is about. Ou chita la ap pay un étranger pour expliquer des problèmes. Ça fait un problème nan. That's not the point. That is not the point.
Et là, yo pense étranger à pire même mon que moi même.
So toxic.
Very toxic. Very toxic
Dis ça moi
behavior.
besoin tendre. Ou ka tendre moi pas comprendre qui gens pour help me to heal, heal me. Like,
That's like a battle being Haitian American.
Yeah.
There's like the Haitian side, and then there's I grew up in America, but I was raised by Haitian parents, and everybody around me is from Haiti.
Yeah.
They don't believe in these things.
Yeah.
So if there is something up
Ah, tu dis ça, la crier là,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like it's
Nan al bon ti lò.
like vent tout plein.
Like,
you know,
c'est
so
crier au baiser crier.
It's like kind of it's like a battle. And you're
Yeah.
trying to get them to understand that they're so stuck in their ways they will not understand.
Yeah.
Like,
I know for me personally, like, I remember like years and years and years ago, I was going through like a really, really hard time and transition in my life where I felt like, you know, like professionally, my life was like going great. Like I was on the up and up, like things were moving up professionally, and then like, but personally, like I didn't feel fulfilled. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, like, okay, so I'm missing something, right? And I remember it was a friend of mine. She's not Haitian. And like she said to me, she said, La, have you ever thought about therapy? I was like, huh? I was like, what's that? She's like you know, you're really going through a rough time and you're really struggling with, you know, some stuff. Maybe like instead of looking for somebody else, maybe you have like, maybe the idea is for you to look within and see, you know, like find happiness within yourself. And even though like I was just like, for me, I feel like even though I didn't want to go, it's not something I ever thought about doing, but I felt like, you know, le moun close ensemble avant your wall and they feel like you need more than what they can give you. She looked at me and was like, girl, I ain't got nothing for you.
I cannot help you.
I have nothing else for you. And then I was just like, okay, I'll just go. And that was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life.
Me too.
Yeah.
I could say the same thing. I think therapy is the best decision I could make.
Like, because it can't fix your problem. Let me be clear. It cannot fix your problem, but what it can.
Oui, parler avec problème, on dit min là.
Hey, okay, more problem yo. Yeah, I'll be back in a week.
Make sure this is together.
Yeah, like, okay, fixer ça, mais qui j'aime vle parce que pas bon genre là, fixer ça. No, it's not like that. That is such a Haitian thing to do though. I'm gonna drop these off to you. Can you fix them? And then
Et puis l'on finit, le parent j'ai pété mon
what bam quoi moi back parce que m'payo pour fixer problème yo. No, it's not. No, it's like you have to do the self-work. You have to look within and like it helps you look at yourself in a different way, and not like, you know, not every therapist is for everybody. I'm gonna say that too.
Yes.
I'm gonna we had that conversation.
Yes.
We had that conversation. Not every therapist is for everybody, but I think you gotta find one that fits you, and I think that's very important. So I think that's very big, but I think it's really tough, especially to let go of like of people that you like, that damn, like have a hold on you, but not only a hold on you, but also that you're like, damn, like I really thought I was gonna be with this person forever. Life. So, Erlene, are you very much like Julie? Are you the type to like wait and just see how things go? Like, no, what? Are you the like what? How do you move on?
To Julie's shaking.
Julie's like, no.
Now she's shaking her head because
in the past.
Yeah. But the people in the past are not people that I really have ties to. Yeah. People that I actually have ties to. So I am a very hopeful person.
Yeah.
Just in general, that's just who I am.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
She's not.
It's to a fault. Like, if I have those feelings for you and I truly, truly care for you, it's very, very hard for me to let go. I always see the potential.
Yeah.
I'm always just like, okay, well, maybe if I just wait a little longer.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5 years from now.
5 years from now, it'll work out.
It'll work out. Maybe. So I'm very hard. So it's very hard for me to let go.
Yeah.
To Julie shaking her head, all those people didn't really, like, there was no actual ties there, but actual ties, real ties and real connections. And when I feel like I have something to lose, it's very hard for me to let go, because I always see there's always a light. I'm like, this could be, but it's
she want to
fix them. Though.
Fix them. She's always ready to fix them.
Her. It's bad.
Save a hoe is like,
it's so bad.
Really?
It's to a fault. Like. So when I complain about it, I'm like, damn, I hate that I'm like this. I hate that I always, you know, I want it to be better. I'm hoping that for it to be better. There is a good side to it, because hope is always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
But also it's to a fault where it's just not working out.
Yeah.
Let it go.
It's like she see more in them than they see in themselves.
Yeah.
So
no, not more than they see in themselves, but more than they're showing you, basically.
Yeah. So it's to a fault. But it's something that I'm learning.
Yeah.
To be able to tell who to do it for, who to not do it for.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next point. Is that
I just need to learn how to make it a gift.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think that's a great thing that you're hopeful and you see the best in every situation and want things. Not us. You're not a sucker. No. You're not. That's not being a sucker, because I think there are people that you're gonna meet, and we're all like, nobody is like already made. Like we're all.
That's my thing.
Yeah, nobody's already made.
Nobody's perfect. Everybody's gonna have their thing. It just depends on what the thing is. I just take like, all right, some people got like 2 things. I'll take like 10. Like, you can learn how to
take 2, not 10.
To like 2 or 3, not 10 or 20.
You say bye-bye. You
Elle dit bam tout. Bam tout problème.
Bam tout problème.
I'm learning.
Okay.
How about you, Lala?
Me?
Yes.
I think I am very... I'm gonna say this. I think because I love very hard and I'm very intentional when I love people, when I love someone, like I'm like I give like 200%. Yeah. I'll give 1,000%. I'll give everything. Like it no longer become about it's no longer about me.
Yeah.
Like it's like right. Like I make it my mission, my goal to make this person feel loved and happy and appreciated, and to be everything that that they're looking for, that they want me to be in their life. And what I learned about myself is that when I do that, then my expectation then becomes like, if I'm not that I'm looking for anybody to give me my level, because I don't think that's possible, because I'm just a very like, I pay attention to every detail and how I am with somebody. But I think what I do is that in the process of me giving so much, I'm just as quickly ready to just be like, okay, so if I'm giving you everything and you can't give me, because I don't ask for a lot, I'm very low maintenance in relationship. If you can't give me these 5 things, then I need to walk away.
That's what I need to learn.
Well, I think I think that's
I'll give you 200%, and if you're giving me 10%, I'm like, oh, well, maybe.
Not the maybe.
What?
Maybe I will be okay.
I think it's a good, what I've learned over the years, or what I learned through therapy, is that even though you're giving somebody 200% and they're not at a space to give you close to what you're giving, then don't be so quick to, because before, like in the past, I was very quick to be like, oh no, like this isn't gonna work. All right, okay, so what are we doing? So this is not working? All right, so we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
So how long, like we were saying, how long do you wait for that person to give you that percentage that you're looking for?
So in the past, I ain't wait at all. I gotta go. Like I'm saying, in the past, they was like, oh, where is she at?
She's gone.
I'm gone. Like, Vinny. Like, yeah. Poof, I'm gone.
Ou lave men.
Lave men si à terre. No, like in the past, I used to be very quick to just like walk away from people. But what I've learned is that like, give people, like what I've learned now is to give people the chance to change, or maybe like give them the opportunity to meet you halfway, or not just like, oh, okay, this isn't gonna work. Like if they're making an effort, then give them that opportunity to work to it, versus just being very quick to just like walk away. That's what I've learned now. But before, it was like one and done. Okay, bye.
I think now me and you, we like switching place. Yeah. I'm not waiting.
Really?
I'm not waiting.
But I don't think, I think you have to have a happy medium though.
I already because I feel like I already give too much of my life, or too much of my time to somebody already. So I'm like, I don't have no time. Pour me gaspiller avec moun. ou pas revin jeune, ou va pas replis aller. Quitte ma repom. Because I'm good by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But here's the thing though. The thing that like the thing that you have to think about that is that you gave everything to one person or other people. Like it's very unfair to do like a whole like whoo,
I'm not taking nothing.
I'm not taking nothing. That's unfair to them to do like to the new.
Because everybody's gonna have something.
But you can't think about it. Don't think about it of age. Don't think about it of age. Like I'll give you.
Everybody's gonna have something.
Yeah, everybody's
You
gonna
have something. Lala
Yeah,
has something.
yeah, we all
I
have
something. We
something.
all have something.
Yeah.
You know.
Like the one thing, like we were having this conversation the other day, and the one thing that always stuck to me, like gene moun ki parle, like certain things they'll say, it la preten sama avem. Like I was listening to Michelle Obama, because everybody knows, like Michelle Obama, President Obama, they're like couple of Black people. That's like the it couple of Black people. That's ours, African American. If you're in America, you Haitian American, whatever. So yeah, des pour noirs. Ça c'est président pa nous, ça c'est madame président pa nous. And the one thing that she said that I was listening to, she was in a podcast and she was talking about like her relationship with President Obama, and then she said, you know, like there was like, you know, 10 years of
I think I remember.
yeah,
Like 8
yeah,
years she didn't like him or something
like 10
that.
years that I hate, and she said hated. She didn't say didn't like no. She said I hated my husband. 10 years that she hated him. But then she also said, but there was 15 great years.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, it's like when you think about that, like relationship is work. Relationship is not perfection. And you might go through things where you're like, you know what, I really don't like this person, but I think lors rencontre ensemble avec un monde and ou décido like, okay, I'm gonna work. This is work.
that relationship.
And that's the other thing that I've learned is that every relationship, it's work. Like you have to want to put in the work with somebody in order for
You
it
have
to
to
work.
have the energy
you have
to do that.
You have to have like, but we have energy for everything else. Chaque jour nous levons al travail, and sometimes we don't have the energy. So it's the same thing. Like, l'on penser des relations, faut penser avec, like, it's work. Like, we can't be like, oh, bagay pas fait encore, m'aller. They can't be like that because we don't do that with our work.
agree.
People
Yeah,
be together
I
for
agree.
Like 60 years. You think 60 years, moun sa batan make them moun sa for 60 years.
Yeah.
You get on my nerves.
You went through a lot.
You went through a lot. With
There
that
was a
person
lot of
that is
forgiveness.
60 years.
You have to gampil bagay. You have to let go and say, you know what? At the end of the day, like I don't like this
Somebody
person
fucking with this on
today.
you.
Yeah, I don't like this person today, but I've loved them for so many years. As
I
long as it's something that that's not impacting you, like you know, to the point where you feel like I can't forgive that.
Exactly.
Because everybody has their own thing that they cannot forgive. So my next question is, Julie, what can't you forgive
Shit.
in a relationship?
Actually, I don't know because
You've forgiven everything?
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know
That's
how to
my-
forgive?
I don't know
I
how to
don't.
forgive.
Yeah,
don't know
I
how to
really
forgive?
don't.
Forgive anything. That's
Anything,
The,
like-
that's the answer.
Okay, do you forgive and not forget, or what? You don't forgive at all? You stay and
I
don't
stay
forgive.
and don't forget. I literally like just
Stay
stay.
and don't
You
forgive.
stay and don't.
And I will literally like make you pay while I'm in the relationship.
I'll make you
That's
pay.
fucked up. And like,
She said, "I'll make you pay."
while
No, but
I'm in
people
the-
do that though.
No, seriously, that's why I'm like, yo, I gotta step back because there's
Yeah.
certain things I need to work on because my boss and my fault not feel lot souffrir because there's certain things that's evil as fuck, right? But there's certain things I'm like,
Savage.
Yo, makes sense.
because I'm like, remember what you did 5 years ago, 10 years ago,
Yo, that
Yeah.
early.
That's
I
bad.
don't have too many pet peeves.
That's
But
one
that
of it.
bullshit right there.
No, she always say that.
Yo, that shit.
She
burn.
always- she
Yo,
was like-
super capable, keep them.
Yeah.
Don't get on my fucking nerves. Maybe when I make them, if we decide we went through a situation, if I decide if we have something, if
Yeah.
something happens,
But that's
and I
when the
choose to
person never
forgive you,
talk. Whatever.
Yeah,
If
because
that
that's it.
that
But if we go through
that
something,
conversation never
and then I
happened,
forgive
like
you. Yeah.
you know, I'm staying, we staying. You know, we never.
But
had
how
that
do you decide
conversation.
that you staying if you don't have that conversation?
I don't know. My body and my mind just told me to sit
my
my ass
body and my
somewhere.
mind told me to sit there.
Bitch, you're not going nowhere. Just let him cheat.
No, but no.
You know you're not going nowhere, bitch. Sit your ass down. Just take it in.
Wait,
peace.
so is this a conversation you have with yourself? Let him cheat in peace, and then you say, "Well, mam chita la."
Ma
Like
gade
that?
si wèm la toujou.
Only
Do he see me?
Li wow,
He see you not
zombe,
saying
li
shit?
paso, li mette rad sou li.
Li al fè sa la fè.
After fin lave radio, li tire la wache. Wap pase, mette l sou li, pi l pal cheat.
In peace.
So in the past, but what about now?
No, I'm not doing it.
Like,
Mpanakaka.
so what are your like non-negotiables right now though?
Right now, I already have everything that I need.
No. Like, what are your non-negotiables as far as like,
you're not
see,
taking.
if today you meet a guy, bon bagay, bien campé, like, you know, bien sexy, bien ça va,
Bien ça va. Bien senti bon.
bien sentiment, they va faire chaud. So, like, what is like one thing that you think like, okay, like, si moi kontè avec moun jodi a, an pi moun sa vle fè vil ansam avem, ki sa moun nan ta, ki so ap di moun nan ke okay, mba sa
There's
mba
a time for her to
mba
come home. There's a time for her to come home. Like, gon lè
What's
bouvin
the
la
time?
kayou.
What's the time?
So me, m'so e pav.
Pite som mwen do kesyon sa. Mwen so e pav.
Why she gotta say it like that? I'm sorry,
No,
fam.
li kode. No, yo ki ta kode.
What is the time?
Literally said.
Pardon, she said, there's a time to come home, but I'm so
Sorry,
embarrassed.
fam.
Si no relasyon di, babe, I'm going out. I'm coming home at 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
So the time
1:30.
to come home is whenever you decide you want to go home.
No, I'm not done. Shut up. It's literally like,
And you never home at 2 a.m.
Ever.
I don't like you already.
All right, we're gonna move on. Julie just said, come home at a regular time.
They would dim.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not gonna say a time. So if you give me a time for
Yeah.
the sake, cause sim sorti avec nous, I'm like, mesdames et des amis, club la papen toujours, not
Yeah.
going home yet, right?
Right.
Shoot me a text.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Communication.
Communication.
Communicate with me and
Yes.
respect me.
And respect me. That's it.
Yes.
I'm not your mom or your dad, so I'm not gonna give you like a time.
Yeah.
But I want you to be
Communicate.
with me, like, cause I could think that you buy your one friend and then you in Delaware and something happened. Nigga, I thought you was here. How
did you end up over there?
Locked up in Delaware.
Okay.
Now I gotta go pick you up from Delaware.
You got locked up in Delaware.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of?
Exactly. When did you did that?
Julie said you locked up in Delaware.
Delaware.
Est-ce que tête li oui?
Seriously.
Ou pas vin la caillou ou locked up in Delaware?
Seriously, now.
Now I gotta pick you up.
Exactly.
Now I gotta pay your bill.
I'm drunk. I'm coming home drunk too. Now I gotta go pick you up from Delaware. So I think communication to me is
Yeah.
the best thing. Yeah, big thing right
Okay.
now. So
Okay. So Wawa, do you think that would you ever share? I feel like this is like a new thing because I was having this conversation. Qui te pose question? So would you like? I see like there's like a lot of people talks about, you know, like what you were talking about, like having like a time to come home or like communication.
Yes.
Would you guys ever be comfortable like sharing your location with your partner?
If this is my man, like my man.
my husband.
Like my man.
Your man.
My man.
Without you.
I don't mind. If he's my man, like my man. I'm my man.
I get it. You said it.
All right.
This is like the 8th time you said your man.
'Cause-
I get it. You're not sharing your location unless that's your man.
That's my
Yeah.
man,
That's
my
the-
man, my man, my man. Yeah, I'll share my location. I'm not doing anything. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't
Right,
mind.
okay.
I don't mind.
Like,
Would you
I don't
guys
mind.
ask a guy to share his
I'm not
location?
asking you
I'm
to
not
share your
asking you.
location. Parce que l'autre dit non, ma honte.
I want to let you cheat in peace.
If you say no, I'm gonna get mad. So, in order to
Si qu'elle fait mal, ça m'a quitté là.
So I'm not gonna ask you to share your location.
Okay.
What
I
about
won't
you?
ask that.
Me? To sharing location? I don't mind. It's nothing. I don't do
Share
nothing.
my location.
I
Like
don't
if you
go
you
nowhere.
my man, I'm not worried about no other man. If you
Exactly.
you gotta
What's
be
the
my
big
man
deal
though.
about that sharing your location?
Because it's like a new thing now.
I
Like
know.
where like people just, it's almost like it's a part of a relationship.
And
like,
you know what's the craziest part? Sharing your location don't mean shit.
Nothing at all.
Kabe mi se ka mette téléphone nan la cheat l'autre bo.
Dead
I feel
serious.
power trying to catch somebody and cheating. Baby, you gonna drive yourself crazy.
Baby, quitte téléphone nan ka kouzim nan.
If you're supposed to know something, you're gonna find like what
It's gonna
corner. You
come
don't need
to
to
you.
look for it. I would never forget this lesson. m'ka dil koun yal mouri. My kids that on lem tal na telephone ni. And then he was like, look at you. You was cool an hour ago. And he was right.
Je cherchais, je trouvais.
I went through the phone, I found some shit. He was like, you was good an hour ago.
Pase wa chercher.
Parce que m'dal chercher.
Nou va
Chercher
chercher.
koto chita.
Yeah.
Like all that, le pou kono bagay, wap kone afe chercher. Sharing location don't mean shit, okay? Moun ka mette telephone na la, yo al cheat lot bo. That don't mean nothing. Just pause the hole.
Let him cheat in peace.
Let him cheat in
One
peace.
thing I know, 2024, ain't no way you're not gonna carry your phone with you. You're always gonna have your phone with
Facts.
you. Mbako wap kite the phone sa ka on lot moun apwe sa pou al cheat somewhere
Baby,
else.
now I wanna do it.
I think like there's a safety piece to it for me. Like if
A safety perspective, yes.
there's a safety for
your
women.
kids?
For
women.
women.
Oh.
I feel like there's a safety piece to it for like, okay, for example, nous tous les trois, right? Nous sorti, we go out a lot, you know, we go to different things. Like sharing the location, I feel like there's like more of
It's a safety piece to it.
Than like a catch you or a gotcha type than anything else.
But
So.
how long after you know somebody for you to share a location?
Why women? Someone that more like
Même joie.
Yo, pour bien dire, like
Baby, take it.
baby boy.
You sound like the Haitian. Depuis on rencontre avant, I love you.
Baby, I love you. Take it, baby.
Baby, let me share my location.
I'm yours, daddy.
What? Right? Like my fat is still more okay. Like you know, I'm gonna play it cool, but get a d'amour. Soubej your location more dem my bowl. That's the other piece to me too. I'm very
like that too.
I'm very like, oh, I'm with you, then I'm with you, and that's
Be
it.
so hurt. Like, oh,
Tout samba ou
Yeah. Moi-même, puis mal pas son garçon. Même j'avais garçon haïtien, là, dit, chérie, I love you. That's me.
I'm
love you too, baby.
I'm going to La La Land right with you.
Facts.
Est-ce qu'on va pour son garçon qui a pour ça? Laissez la wife, mon a quitté qu'à la et dit, chérie, I'm going to my friend's house. L'arrivée qu'à Zami et puis share location. Comment vous sentez?
Whoosh! Baby, my dummy. Mam pouti wine, mam touche.
Mam chita, mam tan nou chéri pou l'amour.
Qui t'aime pas, non?
Baka dormi sou pou montre na kay
Qui
la.
t'aime pas, aller. M'senti.
Cloud nine.
Ok. Ma fixe ti cabane, ma mette ti kendo, m'get ti wine.
Ay, ti lingerie.
Ti lingerie, télévision. Ma gade ti télévision pour m'get tan nou pou vini parce que là vini bagay yo val tomber. Baby, envoyé location pour moi. Côté lié.
Communication, that's
Sure.
another
Yes.
communication.
Mado même.
Voye location ba mwen?
Boy, là, yo commence là, yo pas fini là.
That's the part. Pa gatem. Pa komanso ba la ou pa fini. De pou komanse fò fini.
Pas oublier n'importe quoi, tu aller go 90 days probation. So.
You know, like, c'est un pile bagay sa qui, like, crase relation, like, ta couleur fait que quand ensemble avec moi, especially pour, like, fille. Like, yo rencontre ensemble avec un garçon, yo commence à traiter un gens. Il y a des bagages, yo commence à faire. Et puis, pour une fille, yo comme si il vient gâteau, il vient en
Living
habitude.
habitude pour nous.
Et puis, quoi, ça a changé, je dis, oh! Et quand ça tout me Eline dit, oh, Eline,
Gilel gon le nèg.
regardez, ouais.
Go femme.
Gon moun ka fouye pied na chakam.
Oui. Eline me dit, oh! Moi, la Julie me dit, oh, regardez, ouais.
Mais ça te commence.
Mais elle fait monte. Jodi elle fait monte. Ouais, j'aime pas parler d'Elia. Bon, mais jodi elle fait monte parce que jodi elle sorti.
Nous va une location.
Li pas une location, mais mon petit vidéo elle va voir moi pour montrer qui bon lié, ba yo crasé, relation crasée. Et puis moi ti oui. Et quand oublier mon oublier oui. Et quand pas ça pas passer dans tête li. Mon crasé relation comme ça.
Oui.
Yeah.
Bon problème femme, nous même nous fait, nous j'ai tout background moun. Non, fais ça avec moun là. Oh, et quand Julie oye.
I hear that, I see that. I hear it and I
Guys
see
pay
it.
attention too.
Yeah.
Guys do pay attention.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, non, chambre moi, m'gon tête carbone.
M'gon
Koto
voir
ela.
ça.
M'gon voir ça.
ela.
Qui ventilateur ça ka battre là. Il est toujours fait bouger.
Ah, oh mon Dieu. You know what happened to me one time?
Parlez avec.
Yo, I swear to God, I went somewhere. I'm on the phone with somebody, and then he was like, I went to the bathroom, like to use the bathroom to pee or whatever. I flush the bathroom. And dit, oh, koto est là.
Ça va flush la
Ça va flush la caillou. Bon, m'da mounette. Ou kon flush la caillou? Ou kon flush la caillou? Ou kon flush la caillou?
Yo, that's a stalker, yo. Come on now.
It's so toxic. Yo, I love that shit. That's toxic.
You toxic.
That's toxic.
Yes.
Wait. That's toxic.
That's a completely turn off to me.
I love that shit.
Non. Ok, tant de Mexique. Si pas payer attention avec moi. À qui est-ce payer attention?
Exactly.
So far qu'on flush la moi.
Si pas payer attention de tout ça m'a fait. Si pas qu'on entre me sortir. Ah. Et puis m'a comment nous même ça passe aujourd'hui ah. Oh. You know the flush? Même quand la la copine koto.
Yes.
Fini oui.
Koto ma fi la chérie.
Fini koto ma.
So wait, y'all think that's toxic?
That is not toxic.
To me, that's
that's beautiful. That means you pay attention to me.
Yes.
Ou kon taka pas ki bri na kay la?
Oh no.
Ki son na kay la?
No.
Oh man.
Also law like also moun nan du kon sa so fait là on en bathroom non? You like the back,
you know the background noise of
echo.
everything that's in the house.
The echo
yes.
in the house.
And
That means
like,
you're paying attention to me,
no,
Daddy.
facts. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, sir, I need to breathe. Please give me.
I don't need to breathe.
I'm like,
No,
I don't want to breathe.
No, like
You know me like when I'm tranglé. I'm like,
no, it's not
I
tranglé.
have anxiety. I'm like,
No. I have anxiety, but you treat it, Daddy.
No, I can't.
Tanglim, shake it, tanglim.
You don't need to know my.
I don't need no
like,
space.
For real, like because imagine, right? Like when you with somebody, you supposed to pay. Like for me, like my guy has to pay attention to me.
Yeah.
The bathroom and everything.
No, that was overboard, but I was feeling it though. That was a little bit. That was
Fucking with it.
like I was fucking with it. I was fucking with it. I was like, yo, like I'm with that because you know why? That means you pay attention. Parce que ou konon gon ti zè de yo, ah.
Exactly.
Ou gen ou
Exactly.
gon ti zè de la ri, ah. Non, j'ai bouilli, j'ai frit, whatever, j'aurais les airs comme ça. Ou konon gon zè de la ri, ah. Parce que ou compte ça déjà. Et ou konnen gen l'autre monde qui besoin zè, ah. Parce que faut veiller zè.
Comment was it? Mette maïm na soleil? What is it?
Like, I don't no, like
Which one of y'all Haitians know it? What do y'all know it?
what
is it saying?
Like, Lord,
Get maïm na soleil. Man, get maïm na soleil. Whatever. So none of y'all Haitians gonna say I know it?
I know what you're talking
I know
about.
what you're saying, yeah. But it's the truth though, because like here's the thing. Because si no telephone on some and you're not paying attention where I'm at, what are you doing? You on Instagram? You on Snapchat? You on Twitter? You on Facebook? Who you paying attention to?
You pay attention to somebody that's not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So lo konen from when la ri, but from
From under kay
lem de yo li konen mandaka lem de yo konen na la ri lem mandaka li konen mandaka and like there's no
Boy, est-ce qu'il était avec nèg ça? Qu'on a tout mouvement, oui. Li kon côté pour l'altan nous. Stalker, yo.
Parfois, pas sentir dans basel ou trop, mais it's like you can't move.
No, but like okay. No.
Ouais, quand la gombo pété, là, tu vas la gueule plus robot.
Bon nous d'amour. Pour qu'ils en pas péter. Bon nous d'amour.
Tale. Non. Gon différence, tale. Hold on. Gon différence, les on moun like tant ou besoin pour moun ensemble avec tout le temps. Ça veut dire like moun n'a pas ka sorti pour la enjoy les azamil. Li ba ka sorti to go get a drink with his friends. Mba ka sorti ensemble avec zamil. Gon différent les moun under fuku ou vlon moun under fuku ou moun qui paye attention. Des bagages différents li. Gon moun qui paye attention à tout ce qu'on fait. Ça veut dire là si je dis like if you walk in the house you get to connait you know, she didn't have a good day at work today or wanting pick up telephone, what's wrong?
Leland is reading my mind right now.
What's wrong? Money di allo, premier what's wrong? That means you're paying attention to me. Ma besoin moun nan fouk mwen 24/7. I don't want that. Okay. But I do want somebody that pays attention to everything. Like tout si fait, tout si bagay ki nan kom, pay attention to that. Tout mouvement fait, pay attention to that because I'm not a very vocal person.
Pay attention à Zia parce que Zia a crasé.
Exactement.
À n'importe moment.
You not see if I think you paying attention, then like something
you just like a call by who?
No, I'm like baby hold me.
Take care of me, baby.
Take me. Yeah.
No, but that's real shit though. I would tell you.
Yo, that bathroom shit took me. I almost passed out. I was like, wow. He was like, yeah, your bathroom don't flush like that. I'm like, wow.
Damn. I will hang up in a heartbeat.
That's beautiful.
What? I was like,
non m'tap fait mais même côté.
Please.
Oh, oui. And then that's exactly what happened.
That's quick.
That's what happened.
Baby, you're not married.
Baby, love you.
Baby, love you.
Baby, love you long time.
It's just me and you. Dad.
Me and you forever. Okay. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Anyway, so, yeah, I think to sum it up, I feel like we just took this conversation.
Yes.
Left.
Really enjoyed this conversation.
I did. I'm glad I got to know that me and Lala are equally as toxic as you guys claim.
I don't think it's toxic.
It's not toxic.
But no, I mean, I think it was a great conversation. And, for everybody who's watching, comment below. Let us know what's your coping mechanism. How do you move on? And if you've had some crazy stories like I did with the flushing of the bathroom, let us know. Until next time.
Yes, we love you.
Follow Queen Circle, man.
Follow us.